And welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing Age of Wonders. Yes, we're back, and last time things happened, and as you can see yourself, oh my god, and this is just the red player. The bronze player, which is the goblin player, is, well, we can only see this army. And I'm really afraid. Now, I'm gonna try and lure the enemy, or at least kill again these guys, if we can, and hopefully we can, without too many losses. But first, we're gonna cast some enhancements, if we can. If we can't, well, we can't. We actually can't do that. I need water walking, because I wanna, like water walking, 2 turns. We need water walking on this beautiful thing, and just GTFO here, talk to some people, capture as much as possible, as we need that income. We need that mother humping income. We need this before the enemy actually reaches the United City farmlands. That's gonna be bad. But being that this is a turn-based game, and last video was so long, like, oh my god, those moments like should not exist, honestly. But this is kind of how the games are actually played. They're all evil. Now we could easily destroy these bastards here. Like, we could easily destroy these bastards. With this army. Honestly, we can't really do anything else except with utilizing this specific army to attack this specific enemy. And this is exactly what we'll be doing. Again, we had this battle before, I think. Yes, we did. We did not notice this archer, and he really ruined our mojo. But that's fine. That is fine. Let's now move again to the other side. Avoid enemy contacts if possible, and kill off all enemy units, and utilizing, of course, our hero as a lure, so to speak, as a lure for enemy archers, while our pony riders move in and kill the enemy orc archers. Hopefully they do that. Excellent. So now, of course, we have to move the entirety of my army right here, like beasts they truly are. Well, to be honest, we're gonna a little bit change our formation, so we can utilize the dwarves archers and all the groovy stuff like that onto the enemy before they can actually reach them. And what I'm talking about is this specific big massive orcish army. I want to just try and do on the overworld map hit and run tactics. So we lower the maximum amount of red players units as much as possible, fighting for this one damnable city before any possible gates pop up. Possible walls. We're gonna find out soon if we win this one. We should win. I believe I did win, but that time around we had that other army that didn't have enough movement points to run away. We thought we could utilize them as a support for this specific battle. That did not happen, and that was a big fail. But our leader's army will be able to do that. Just destroy these bastards and run away like a little bitch. Destroy these bastards, run away like a little bitch. Because that's exactly what I want to do, to be honest. That's exactly what I really want to do. So that's it. We're done. Let's see how this is going to go. Okay, they're going for the pony rider. Okay, excellent. That pony rider is kind of dead. But again, there are going to be losses. There are definitely going to be some losses. We don't have any healing unit. Well, that is a healer inside this specific army. We don't have any druids. We don't have any that is elf druids or whatever they are. Elf sorcerers. The good stuff. Oh, well. Let's see. We can immediately maybe kill this archer. No, we won't. We can maybe kill this archer. Excellent, one shot. That's a good thing. That truly is a good thing. Let's get to this location. Now remember, the actual orc warriors can really run. They have 26 movement points compared, for instance, for having 24. That's only even for 2 movement points. That's a freaking a lot. Like really a lot. Nothing? Yep, pretty much. Okay, well, I could run towards the enemy and and just punch them in the face. As you can see, no way we can reach the catapult, but we can definitely maybe kill this bastard. Excellent. There goes another enemy archer. Though whenever I say archer, I always mean gunman game. If you ever played the gunman game made in a Half-Life engine, a Half-Life 1 engine, source engine that is, an amazing game, definitely a unique take on, well, within the engine itself there are many, like, every weapon has a secondary fire or even like different types of ammo and stuff. Kind of very interesting game, amazing actually game. I had a lot of fun with it, so yeah. So this is where we're gonna have the centaur. We have the dwarven archer and a halfling here defending this specific point against the enemy. Can we do anything with you? No, we can't. That's fine. That's actually fine. We did well. Okay, there goes a pony. Sadly, I was hoping that they would actually target something else, but we lost one unit for now. Oh, did you see these guys? These guys can move. These are true orcs. They're not goblins that we are fighting against. These guys are orcs, and they're orcs to the core. They're urukai in this game, and they know it. They freaking know it. But first, while this orc is thinking he's cool like that, let's try and kill him. Thank you very much. Stab you in the face, you little bitch, for killing my pony rider. Now we can use a spell casting. I think no, we can't, of course. Archery, no. We're gonna run away. We are actually gonna run completely away from these enemies, as I believe their main goal is, of course, our leader. Like a beast she truly is. We should run away near that freaking thingy. And then run away with the halfling also, because there's just no point in doing what we are doing now. I mean, no point in attacking the enemy, because we're gonna definitely lose, considering these are the orc warriors. Nothing to really joke about. The enemy can only attack with one unit against the halfling pony rider unless they come from behind, and that's gonna be a bad mojo for our friend there. Okay, move on. Let's see how this is gonna go. Okay, utilizing a catapult. Excellent job, pony rider. Good defense. Okay, not that great of a defense, but that's fine. And there goes another pony rider. Losing pony rider is never a good mojo, but sadly that's how it goes. I'm mostly hoping to utilize my hero or a centaur or any archer type unit to just annihilate most of the enemy here. Nope. Excellent. Well, let's lower the health, maybe. No, let's try and immediately kill these bastards. Nope. Wow, great job. Well, halflings will have to deal with this one then. Really, really bad mojo. Indeed. Consider the catapult is being a cool guy and he's trying to kill a leader with the damnable stones of power. Well, I don't have to really worry about that, I guess. Using this halfling against that orc. Excellent job. Can we possibly kill all the orcs before they can retaliate against the lower health units? Again, losing 2 units there, not a good mojo. Wow, nice freaking damage against my hero there. Amazing freaking damage. That's the oh wow, really, I mean, the thing is, the bad stuff is that this is all happening as we are being approached by a massive enemy army. Let's run behind that. Yeah, like this, like a boss. Hope for the best, of course. Leave my halflings. Yeah, missed me, bitch. Missed me, you did. Yeah, as you can see, the damage the halflings are trying to do is very small. Now, I also have another halfling that you can barely see because of the building itself. Excellent. Now we can run away again. Do remember, she only has 6 men and she is pretty much wounded. The entire party is pretty much wounded. Orc swordsman, no. We can immediately just disable this bullcrap, thank you very much. We screw over the enemy that way. And this is again a good a point to say, because you know we're hitting the enemy where it hurts, so to speak. But how it's gonna really work for us is questionable. In general, we should lose, as the enemy is just outnumbering us with everything they have. Now I have a chance to attack maybe this army also, disabling a lot of enemy stuff in the process. But honestly, I'm not gonna risk that, because then I won't be able to fall back at all. I believe, at least. Yes, no way I'm gonna be able to fall back. I mean, just look the amount of armies the enemy has. Like, that's ridiculous. That's uncontrollable madness, so to speak. But yes, I believe this is the way to do it. This is definitely a way to do all this. Get 2 pony riders back into the business of having fun with us here. Excellent. Now we're having some dwarves coming in also, so that's good. We have to follow the road, as you can see. If we go over the hills and far away and through the forests, we're not even gonna reach the town that way. So if we follow direct path, it's all groovy. Excellent, excellent. There you go. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Fortifying 1 turn. Good, good. We need that, because this city of Hundar is gonna be the city of legends. You know, because just because of the fact that the enemy is moving on with everything they have. We have 1 elf archer over there. We are not that good on the money, and well, maybe we are actually. I'm bullcrapping. Maybe we are. Maybe we really are. The big buildings, the big Kahuna burgers here, they're going to producing some dwarf axemen and elf archers. Good. This is good. This is exactly something we need dearly. We definitely need that. We can move you just to maybe guard this, but consider that only we need 1 turn for these bigger cities, even though they are level 1 cities. I still don't understand why these specific cities produce better, even though they are level 1 cities. Faster units, have no clue. Anyway, Lunaris producing merchandise, fine. We have this with this dwarf that has been over there doing absolutely nothing. That's gonna be a problem. Oh well, yeah, I mean that definitely is a problem. Yes, he's gonna be doing absolutely nothing for the entire part, my friends. He's just gonna be like doing absolutely nothing. Oh well, let's end the turn. We saved, so that's important. We can't really heal anyone, as we can't even cast any spells. We need 2 turns just to cast the water walking spell, which we will definitely need if we want to even talk with these particular armies, which are pretty small halfling armies. They're not gonna help us at all. I mean, the thing is that in general we can't do anything here. We can hope that the enemy doesn't attack us, and still these 2 stars, man, that is over the entire of the Alira, is gonna be problematic. And also we have this massive army of the goblins. And they have 2 flying units, level 3 units. Now it's only about the AI. If we can exploit the AI here, without them actually doing anything on this city, as we're getting some reinforcements, that would be great. Let me again make some dwarves here. Specifically, these bastards. Gonna build a lot of dwarf archers, which is kind of again funny thing saying that their dwarves actually have archers. But I believe that every city should be building a lot of units, considering the amount we are getting at the moment. But to be honest, that's because of this beautiful city as we are holding it now, 41. We're gonna be losing that in the next turn anyway. Okay, elves being built. Not good, because reality-wise the road leads ever on, but in the wrong direction for us. We really want to get a shortcut towards this specific point here. I don't think we'll be able to hold this for very long, but that's fine. Let's end the turn and see how it's gonna go. I'm scared, of course. I'm very scared. Oh boy, I did not run away far enough, did I? Oh, I did, maybe. No, I did not. That's a lot of armies. That's a lot of armies that we just can't handle at the moment. Okay, so that didn't really go as planned. The enemy just reached us with everything they had. Oh boy. So there goes my maybe possible way of actually defeating the enemy. Now there's just no way unless they start splitting forces, and let's be honest, look at the forces they have. So many orc heavy cavalry. Nothing that we have at the moment can even touch these bastards. They're level 2 creatures, but the amount of strength they have the charge of course, but the damage inflicted is 4 and 5 on attack, 3 on defense, and we already had the encounter in a previous video where it was just god awful, and now I just can only run away and hope for the best. Or maybe we attack them. We have these two armies. We could possibly have a connection there. Right? We possibly have a connection there. We could possibly have a connection. We move this army behind and hope we fight on the bridge. That's gonna be interesting to see. So anyway, let's attack the enemy. And, well, that is first prepare ourselves. Like this. No way. I mean, no way. They have to be directly on the center of the bridge. And they definitely ain't gonna be on the center of the bridge. You see here, we're gonna be attacking, but these guys won't be joining. But all these guys will be joining the battle. Oh boy. Yeah. I guess I'll have to reload, but that's fine. Let's see. On to the tactical combat. Yeah. Of course. I mean, the enemy will always have this, and that's gonna be a pure GG. Let's load the game. Load the autosave, and we'll do this again. Thankfully, we can re-roll the autosave. That's gonna be enough. So yeah, we're gonna move maybe backwards. Again, I cannot really position myself without luring the entire freaking army. This is just ridiculous. Just the amount of things they have is ridiculous. Let's run away with you. Fall back here. And wait out. No, I'm gonna wait it out because we can't do anything now. Except get more and more forces as we go. Build an army. And yeah, I mean, we're getting enough money, I guess. You know, and to have a good... we have a good income, so we can definitely keep a nice upkeep with the dwarves, the elves, the halflings. But it just sometimes feels like we aren't doing enough. And of course, with the loss of my ally in this particular situation, which is not a good thing, because I really needed his help in dealing with this amount of enemy sides. Now I can only hope to get on this side with someone with water walking and get every single thing on this part here. Though again, if I lose her, it's a G motherfucking G. Okay, you know what? This is what we're gonna be doing. If they dare, we'll have at least two armies to defend all this with. And that's something. I at least think that that's gonna be enough, considering the amount of bullcrap we're gonna be getting from the enemy. Excellent. Well, at least we're building slowly armies. You know, we have more armies now at the very, like, what turn? 26th turn. And, like, compared to the very first game and the very first level, the scenario in the halfling lands, then we have, like, of course, but the entire scenario of this specific part is that we have a lot of enemy units that we just can't counter without a massive support from my ally, which died. So I guess what I'm saying is that we're gonna probably restart the entire scenario if we just can't find a way to defeat. If these guys have all this now, they have 3 freaking towns, 4 towns that is. They're just massing forces, and we all know that at the end of the scenario, first scenario, we saw the exact amount of money they have, the resources, and it was off the scale for the entirety of the game, and the amount of forces they had at the very start. So no wonder my ally lost. That's what I'm saying. No wonder my ally lost. So let's see how this is gonna go. Is that it? I moved everything that I could. Yeah, almost everything that I could. Let's see. Okay, they're splitting up and now falling back again. Ooh, this could be a perfect opportunity. Nope, of course not. Why did I think that this would be a perfect opportunity to do anything? Okay, maybe. No, nothing. Okay, so we're thinking that we could possibly do something with this, but honestly, I'm not feeling it. So, who to give this? Give it to the battering ram now. We're gonna give it to the dwarf. Now, I don't know for how long that's gonna last. Okay, let's say that it's gonna last forever. Let's see. Magic, upkeep. Main, yeah. Spells, water walking. Yeah, it's an upkeep. So, it's constant thing. Yes, accept. Excellent. Excellent. Now this is a transport ship only. It does have some kind of defense and possible damage against the enemy, but nothing really OMG kind of stuff. But that's fine. As long as we hold the bridge, we are actually kind of fine. Let's get the halfling off the ship first and foremost. Join up with our armies, and specifically, we can only put 1 more unit in that army. Excellent job. The thing is, if we can get to the farmlands, it's gonna be perfect, as we can actually do something with it. And also the good thing is we're on the ship, we can utilize the ship movement, as again we can also talk to some people. Seeking refuge means for 0 to hero, as they say. And of course he lost his movement, but that's fine. Except, is it possible that we're gonna have a turn of events where we can actually win something for the very first freaking time? Now, at the moment, our friendly neighborhood dwarven archer really can't do anything anymore, as he is now pretty much useless for this point on. But we can actually utilize a pony rider, considering the amount of movement he has. And we're gonna capture some farms and talk to these fine folk. For 125, I could go with that, honestly. I can actually go with that. Except, I will go with that. Excellent. I'm gonna capture all the possible farms all around and find out there are more enemy soldiers units all around. Like OMG. That's fine. Could this be turn of events? Like, you know, this is a specific point where everything may go well for us. No, as we actually found out that there is that brawn freaking player that we... that's gonna be a bad mojo. Like, they're everywhere. And really, we can't do anything specifically, like, nothing against these bastards. We are always at disadvantage now. And the red player is everywhere. And that's not a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna save here, because honestly, we did enough, I believe. Well, except we moved this beautiful army to help out. Now the question is, do we move this army to help out in this point, or we move this army to help out in this point? Yeah, questions. I have no answers, but thankfully we did capture a lot of beautiful farms, which gave us a nice income. So in the next turn, actually, it's going to be a lot more money for us. So that's great. So yeah, I'm going to probably concentrate my all my power on this specific point. We could attack this force. They really have nothing of value, so to speak. And I'm afraid they're gonna build walls before we can really do anything against this bastion. They're gonna have an advantage over us. With these armies, we can definitely defeat this. But will they be able to hold off these monstrosities? That's the question. Will they be able to hold off those monsters? If we can capture this, alongside, well, I mean, I think this bolt gun, bolt gun, this ballista will be able to actually be utilized against forts, tower forts, so we can actually capture tower fort and hold off any possible enemy incursions. Oh, there is a tower fort with a party inside. Yeah. They're seeking refuge cheap. Yes, fuck yeah. Okay, I don't have to. I can take those guys and they're gonna help out. Go, go, go. Excellent. We can actually have a nice defense against possible enemies. Yeah, no way. Like, and wait, with you? Yeah, yeah, okay. We're gonna have another army possibly helping us in this attack. So I'm gonna save here, guys, because this actually went quite well for us. The water walking helps a lot. And I do remember that we also still have that dwarf with the water walking, so that's gonna help us in actually capturing all other hobbits all around the place. That's great, of course. Okay, guys, I wish you the very best as always, and next time, more love.